You know that feeling, right? You're following along okay, maybe feeling pretty good about your English.
Hmm.
And then someone just casually drops to, how's it going? And suddenly you're thinking, wait, what? Did I miss something?
Oh, absolutely. It's like, the main roads, but those little side streets, the everyday phrases, they can really trip you up.
It feels like there's this whole other language that textbooks just don't really get into.
Exactly. It's the difference between knowing the dictionary and knowing how to chat.
Well, that's exactly what we're digging into for you today. We've been looking at the English in Comfort YouTube channel.
Ah, yeah, with Liam and Emily. They're great.
They really focus on getting comfortable with how English actually sounds, in normal situations.
And what's cool is how they highlight that gap, the formal stuff versus, just talking.
Yeah, which is so key if you want to sound, more natural.
Definitely. It's about connecting.
So our mission today, taking a leaf out of Liam and Emily's book, is to unpack some of these super common natural-sounding phrases.
Go beyond the definition. See how they work in the wild.
Exactly. We'll use some of their examples. Think of it as, your friendly guide to everyday chat. No stress.
Sounds good. Where should we start?
Okay, let's dive in. How about starting with the absolute basics? Casual greetings, we hear them all the time.
Perfect place. The handshake phrases.
First one. How's it going?
Hmm.
You hear this constantly. Liam and Emily point out it's just a relaxed, how are you?
Precisely. More informal. Friends, family, maybe coworkers you know well.
And it's not always a deep question, is it?
Not usually, no. It's often more of a quick hello and acknowledgement, like a really detailed answer might even feel a bit unexpected sometimes.
Right. It's more like social glue. Emily gives some good short answers they use, like,
Yeah.
it's going well, thanks, or pretty good. Simple stuff. Even just a bit if maybe things aren't perfect.
Exactly. Casual, brief. You're just sort of signaling.
Hi, back.
Yeah, they have that little exchange. Liam asks, how's it going?
And Emily says, not bad. Just thinking about lunch. You same. So typical.
Yeah, notice she throws it back. You same. It keeps it flowing. Very low effort. It's what linguists call, phatic. Just keeping the social channel open.
Okay, cool. Moving on. What about when you're not doing much? I'm just chilling. Hear that one loads.
Chilling. Yeah, Liam and Emily explain. It's basically relaxing, taking it easy.
Like watching TV, reading.
Exactly. Feet up, peaceful inactivity, no big plans.
Emily's example is perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling at home on a Sunday afternoon. You can picture it.
Totally. And Liam's response about his weekend?
Oh yeah, he says, not much. Just chilling. Maybe watch a movie or read. Super low-key.
Right. It conveys ease, comfort, and he contrasts it, right? He says what he's not doing.
Yeah, I'm not running around like crazy or anything.
Yeah.
That really nails what chilling means. It's the opposite of busy.
That contrast is really helpful, actually. It shows it's a choice, choosing rest over activity.
Okay, next. Quick food break. Grab a bite. Liam and Emily say this is for a quick meal, right? Not like a big sit-down dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Work lunch, maybe when you're out doing stuff, errands them.
Is it purely about speed, though? Or can it be social, too? Like asking someone to join?
Oh, good question. It definitely implies speed, efficiency, just need to be fast. But yeah, absolutely, it can be social.
How so?
Well, saying, want to grab a bite to a colleague feels way more casual than would you like to have lunch? It's still quick, but the company is part of it.
Makes sense. Emily suggests saying like, hey, want to grab a bite at the cafe downstairs?
Yeah, or if you're out, I'm going to grab a bite before I head home. Very normal, everyday stuff.
Gets the point across, but still friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Their example was funny, too. Emily suggests grabbing the bite. Liam's like, sure, but not pizza again.
Mm-hmm.
And Emily goes, fine, salad it is.
Yeah.
It just shows how these phrases weave into normal banter.
And that little pizza joke, it shows how these phrases become part of, shared history between people. Builds connection.
Okay, what about finishing up? First one. Call it a day.
Right. Stopping work or whatever you're doing.
Because you're tired. Or maybe you've just finished a chunk of something.
Yeah, exactly. You've reached a stopping point. And it matters slightly how you say it, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm going to call it a day feels like my decision, but let's call it a day is more like a suggestion for a group.
Subtle difference. Good point. So, examples. Like after hours on a project, I think I'm going to call it a day.
Or after cleaning the house all afternoon, right? Calling it a day works for loads of things, work or personal.
Their example. Emily says, hey, Liam, it's 5 p.m. Should we call it a day?
And Liam's like, yeah, let's. I'm wiped.
Wiped, yeah. That often goes with it, doesn't it? A little reason why.
Exactly. Provides that extra context.
And talking about being wiped, what about just take a break? Simpler one.
Super simple. Just pausing to rest, recharge.
We all need that. Like studying hard. I need to take a break.
Or feeling overwhelmed at work. Okay, I'm just going to take a quick break. It acknowledges that, rest is important.
Right, prevents burnout. Their example is Emily editing a video for ages.
Yeah, 3 hours straight.
And she asks, can I take a break? And Liam's like, go ahead.
Just don't take 3 hours. Adds that bit of humor, makes it feel real.
Totally. Okay, now for those little jobs outside, run errands.
Ah, yes. Liam and Emily explain this is just doing those necessary little tasks. Bank, post office, groceries.
Dry cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny how one phrase covers all that, often quite boring stuff.
It's convenient, isn't it? A shorthand. Saves listing everything.
Yeah. If someone asks us about your weekend, I just need to run some errands. Liam mentions groceries and the post office as his errands. Classic.
Exactly. Streamlines the conversation. Quick overview of that kind of activity.
Okay, next. Staying connected when you don't see people often. Keep in touch.
Important one. It signals you want to maintain contact even if you won't see each other as much.
Yeah, great for when friends move or colleagues leave.
Or even people you meet traveling.
Right. Let's definitely keep in touch. It shows you value the connection, even if things change.
It's polite, hopeful, suggests you want the relationship to continue somehow, maybe just emails or messages.
In their example, Emily's moving away. Liam says, oh no, well, let's definitely keep in touch.
And Emily says she'll send postcards.
Which is such a nice touch. Makes it feel more real.
Yeah, that tangible thing makes the promise feel stronger.
Okay, shifting gears. When time is short, in a hurry.
Right. Means you're rushing, haven't got much time.
It's kind of a polite excuse, isn't it? To end a chat or explain why you can't stop.
Definitely. Signals you need to be brief, like, sorry, I'm in a hurry, gotta go, if you're late for a meeting.
Or trying to catch a train, I'm in a hurry, can we talk later?
People usually get it. It's a standard reason to cut things short.
Their example. Emily needs help. Liam says, sorry, Emily, I'm in a hurry, I've got to catch my bus.
And she just says, fair enough. Socially accepted.
Next, the verb pick up. Lots of meanings. But Liam and Emily focus on collecting something. Or someone.
Yeah, the common one. Very practical, used all the time.
Like, need to pick up some groceries. Or, gonna pick up my friend from the airport.
Standard stuff. Getting something, meeting someone.
Their example is Liam asking Emily to pick up some milk on your way home.
A classic household request.
And her response is great. Sure, but only if you promise not to drink it all in one go.
Again, shows how these phrases just fit into everyday, familiar chat.
Okay, how about being prepared? Just in case.
The precautionary phrase. Liam and Emily explain it's about being ready for something that might happen. Planning ahead.
Like taking an umbrella just in case it rains, even if it looks okay now, your little safety net.
Exactly. Or bringing an extra sweater on a trip just in case it gets cold. You're anticipating a possibility.
Their example is bringing extra snacks to a meeting.
Just in case it runs longer than expected.
We've all been there. Very relatable.
That shared experience makes it land, doesn't it?
Definitely. Okay, productivity mode. Get things done.
Right. This means being focused, determined to accomplish tasks.
Like, I need to stay late tonight and really get things done. Ticking off that to-do list.
Yeah, it implies focus, efficiency, achieving stuff, a sense of purpose.
In their example, Liam's weekend plan is to get things done. Errands, some work.
And Emily's response.
Sounds like a fun weekend with definite sarcasm.
Which we can all relate to. Sometimes getting things done is necessary, but not exactly thrilling.
So true. Okay, the versatile catch-up. Liam and Emily explain two main uses. First, reconnecting socially.
Right, seeing someone you haven't seen in a while, finding out their news, bridging that gap.
Like, we should really catch up soon to an old friend. It's an invitation.
Exactly, to share what's been happening.
Their example is them agreeing to catch up soon and then making a plan.
Yeah, for coffee next week. Making it concrete. Shows real intention.
Good point. And the other meaning of catch up.
That's about getting back on track with something you've fallen behind on.
Work, emails.
Or even TV shows. Anything where you need to reach the current point after missing some.
If you're off sick, I need to catch up on emails.
Or if you missed episodes of a show, need to catch up on that series. Works for work and play.
Their example ties it together.
Yeah.
Emily hasn't caught up on a show because she was too busy getting things done.
The classic conflict. Leisure versus responsibility.
Story of my life. Okay, next. When stuff breaks. Out of order.
Pretty straightforward, this one. Just means broken, not working.
You see the signs, right? On a coffee machine, an elevator.
A public toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a clear signal. Don't use this. Usually needs no extra explanation.
Their example. The office printer is out of order again.
And Emily's reaction is priceless. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
So real. That shared frustration with tech makes it very relatable.
Tapped into a universal experience, definitely.
Okay, now describing being super busy on the go.
Right. Liam and Emily say this means constantly moving, very active, busy schedule. Paints a picture of rushing around.
Like, I feel like I'm always on the go these days, from one thing to the next.
Exactly. A packed schedule, not much downtime.
Their example is Liam describing his week as hectic, saying he's been on the go nonstop.
And he adds he's barely had time to grab a proper meal.
Oof, that really drives home the intensity of being on the go.
It really does.
Okay, next. Seizing an opportunity. Make the most of it.
Yeah, this means fully enjoying or utilizing a situation. Being proactive about appreciating something good.
Like on a great holiday, someone might say, make the most of it. Enjoy every second.
Exactly. Savor the moment, take full advantage.
Their example is them deciding to make the most of some nice weather.
By going for a walk in the park. Simple, but it shows turning the idea into action.
Nice. Okay, another phrase with two meanings. Settle down. First meaning.
Calming down. After being upset or maybe too excited, returning to composure.
Like telling someone who's really worked up, okay, settle down, take a breath.
Right. Encouraging calm.
Their example is Liam getting super into an action movie, and Emily tells him to settle down. Playfully, you know.
He's like, it's really good, but okay, I'll settle down a bit. It's quite funny. Shows how we use it to manage excitement.
And the other meaning of settle down.
That's about establishing a stable lifestyle. Getting married, buying a house, staying in one place, after maybe traveling or moving around a lot.
Creating roots, like after years of backpacking. I think it's time for me to settle down.
Yeah, signifies wanting stability, permanence.
Their example has Emily asking Liam if he thinks he'll ever settle down.
And his answer shows the contrast. Maybe one day, but for now, I'm enjoying being more on the go.
Puts those two life approaches side by side. Interesting.
Different priorities at different times, isn't it?
Totally. Okay, casual socializing. Hang out.
Simple one. Just spending time together, relaxing, no big plans, informal chilling with people.
Like asking a friend, want to just hang out this weekend? Low pressure.
Exactly. Casual companionship, unstructured time.
Their example, Emily's just hanging out with some friends later. Liam's plan. Probably just hanging out at home.
Very laid back, captures that easy vibe perfectly.
Next, starting a trip. Hit the road.
Yeah, informal way to say you're leaving, starting a journey.
Like for a road trip, okay everyone, let's hit the road.
Or leaving a party, getting late, time to hit the road. Adds a bit of energy to leaving.
Their example is simple. After a meeting, someone says, well, I should probably hit the road.
And the other agrees, yeah, me too. Clear signal for departure.
Now, for awkward silences. Break the ice.
Ah, yes. Starting a conversation when things feel a bit stiff or quiet, overcoming that initial shyness.
Like at a networking event, trying to break the ice with a question.
Exactly, a social strategy to get things started.
Their example is Liam saying he tries to break the ice by asking about pets.
Which is pretty smart. Generally safe territory. Finds common ground.
Good tip. Okay, last one. Starting something off. Get the ball rolling.
Right. Means initiating something, a project, a discussion, and keeping it moving forward. Taking that first step.
Like on a new work task. Okay, let's get the ball rolling by outlining the main points.
Yeah, shows you want to start making actual progress.
And their example is perfect, deciding to get the ball rolling on recording their actual English and comfort stuff.
Which is kind of what we're doing right now, isn't it? With this deep dive.
Huh, exactly. Meta. Well, there we go. That was quite a tour through some really useful everyday English phrases.
It really was, and all thanks to the groundwork from Liam and Emily at English and Comfort.
Absolutely. And hopefully everyone listening feels like they can actually start using these, you know, whether you're just hanging out or needing to get the ball rolling on something.
It's amazing how these small phrases make such a big difference to sounding natural, isn't it? They're the little details that help you really connect.
Totally agree. And the more you use them, the easier it gets. So we definitely recommend checking out English and Comfort on YouTube.
Yeah, give them a like, maybe leave a comment. They actually read them.
Let them know which phrase here was most useful, or maybe there's another one you're stuck on. They might cover it. Or, hey, maybe we could.
That actually raises a good question for everyone listening. Which of these phrases really clicked for you? Or is there another common one you hear all the time that still feels a bit confusing?
Ooh, good question. Yeah, let us know. Keep practicing, keep listening. And remember, channels like English in Comfort are brilliant for learning without the pressure. So, from both of us.
Take care, everyone. Take care.